steps. There is Gabby Williams along with Kayla Thornton, Kia Stokes, Cecilia Zandalicini, and Veronica Burton for Seattle. You look at that front court, Awa Pham and Dom Malonga, the youngest starting front court in the history. Will be 20 coming up in just a few days. The tip is up and is controlled by Burton and the Valkyries. Glad you could join us tonight on Burton with it. Kick into the corner, quick three on the way. That's what Golden State will do. Here's Heidemann up top. Flau'jae Johnson with a little alley-oop, a little
step. Seattle dictated the pace early. They want to get out and run off stops on defense. Golden State will be patient, methodical, get the right shot.
And Seattle gets a hand on it. Heidemann, the trailer is Malonga, the big 1-2, swooping in with a right. Johnson kicks the basketball. Horston gets it back. Sloppy possession here for Seattle. They still have an opportunity to score. Malonga's got to get it up. She gives it off to Heidemann. One on the shot clock. Flings it up in her career.
And multiple steals coming into that Sparks game. She was crucial in help defense late. Her defense has been picking up.
And a three ball by Malonga. Now back up to Flau'jae Johnson. The high-low dump into Malonga. The fade away from the 20-year-old off the back iron. Top side, taps the top of her head with 10 on the shot clock. Behind the back dribble against Heidemann. Good help by Malonga. Gets in there with a hand. 5 on the shot clock now. Got to get it off. Does Gabby. Step back, long three. That one.
Seattle's some good defensive possessions here against a great offensive team.
3-on-2 the other way, and it's Thornton to coast in with a left-handed layup.
Cashing in on that. They're 13th in fast break points, so it's not something they do often.
Johnson bounce pass in.
You have to be sure with the ball because they can hurt you in so many ways offensively. One end to the other.
Outlet valve is Malonga up top. Heidemann around the pick. Hesitates. Pump fakes. Goes up with the strong hand to left, and she will go to the Freepus Grizzlies in the NBA.
A fun culture because Nakase has a big part of building that culture with an expansion draft. You get to choose a lot of your own players.
Jordan Horston gets away.
In the year, she was everywhere, and then she turned those defensive possessions into buckets on the other end.
Stokes holds. Malonga gets up and pressures. Now to Williams. Thornton, one dribbling up from the baseline. That one's off. Still in the game with 2 fouls. Something to watch there. And there is Awa Pham.
Right into it. The defense just not close enough.
Crowd chanting defense in an 8-5 Seattle lead. Burton to Zandalicini, flings it up, back iron. Good box out by, she's on the push, crossover dribble. She could go right at Burton if she chooses because she's got 2 fouls. She does.
2 feet, keeping your options open, and the step through from the point guard.
Heidemann hounding Burton over on the far side. Burton drives in, good touch pass to Kia Stokes, who's actually been...
Oh, she's got to love it. A bunch of guards that can pass. Veronica Burton averaging just under 6 assists a game. Dishing it out well. Dishing it out well.
Malonga to Horston. That ball is off her leg.
Crucial for this team. The assist sees Awa Pham early. Oh, for the 6'4" rookie. And then Heidemann jump stop, step through, kiss. But Veronica Burton answers. The pick and roll, that's been a drop coverage, or are they going to double? It's just recovering to that post player has been a struggle.
Steph Dolson comes into the game. All these out there, Dolson and Kia Stokes and Gabby Williams.
And Golden State has more Huskies than anybody.
That's right.
In the WNBA.
I got a great stat on that in just a second when we get a timeout. Here's Awa Pham with it. Baseline pass, Jordan Horston.
Floor as they come back from injuries, as Awa comes back from playing overseas.
Zandalicini on both ends. She's going to push on Caitlin Chen. 3 ball in her face and knocks it down. They actually plays on Friday here in Seattle against Australia. Here's Gabby Williams driving in, kicking it to the 5th row. My goodness. It's in 2008 and 2009 with Tiffany Hayes, all the way to last year with Caitlin Chen.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
Incredible.
That is unbelievable. It just shows the dominance of UConn in general.
Here's Steph Dolson, one of those UConn Huskies, and she splashes it home. Here's Chen with it. Back to Thornton. Handoff Williams against Horston. Knocked away by Dolson. Gabby Williams fires it up from 30. Offensive player, but she has never customarily been the go-to.
For her, setting up a lot on the left side so she can drive right toward the rim across the way. Malonga now just 20 years old, but Gabby gained confidence. Remember, she hit that buzzer beater against USA, and we saw a completely different player that year here in Seattle. She's just taken over, averaging a career-high 15.5 points, shooting 5.5 threes.
There's Pham, the fadeaway, no good, and 8. Williams on the push. Zandalicini in the face of Flage.
Beautiful shot. We saw that game 1. Zandalicini kind of went off late in the first quarter to get Valkyries.
One of the best rookies in the WNBA this year. Crossover, gets it stripped though. Zandalicini is fouled away, but how about the high release of Cecilia Zandalicini?
Yeah, and the quick stop and drop of the WNBA season here at Climate Pledge.
7th in the league last year in threes. At 42% was Zandalicini. Shooting well again this year. Bumped by Flage.
Third quarter against Las Vegas, and a couple nights ago against the Sparks, she got going, and she can get so hot from 3. Valkyries leading scorer against the Storm with 20 by way of the 3. Also an incredible threes in the fourth quarter. And here she is again. For a second, looked like it would be debatable. She's giving you a lot of Awa Pham came underneath her. Yeah, that must be it, because Salon falls back in that right foot.
The concussion, and you want to know the main reason why that you're watching tonight?
No, and they've lost so many close games when she is there, just because they have little experience. 05 versus 35 for Golden State tonight.
Zaya Cook, Williams running the other way. Kicks it back, towing the line, Zandalicini.
Turnovers, 9.8 per game. The next team has 12. I mean, they're number 1 in the fewest turnovers by a mile.
Here's Awa Pham. Points from three-point range. No one else in the league gets more than 33. So that is a huge gap. And here's another one hoisted up by Gabby Williams from 3 this year, as opposed to last year, going to the lane and missing up. Wholesale substitutions coming in for Seattle is they got to be dog-tired right now. It's been a long stretch. Here's the teenager, the 3rd pick in the draft, Awa Pham.
Making better decisions.
Seattle started this game, had a 15-2 run, rather, in the early stages of the first quarter.
Man, we're going at it.
That's got to be a fun battle in French national team practice, too, between those two.
Yeah.
Chanel Salon, career-high 5 threes in the season opener. Melbourne against Caitlin Chen. Katie Lou Samuelson checks in for the first time for the Storm. High post Malonga. And there's that spacing you mentioned around Malonga, because the defense just has to react to Dom. Mackenzie Holmes hands off Melbourne. Salon with the long range.
Crafty Australian play that we see so often from Jade.
Pull-up jump shot, Zaya Cook off the mark. Kyla Charles into the game for the first time for the Valkyries. Here's Chen. Salon working on Don. Chen around the screen, going baseline. Help comes. Ball tipped, kick back. Salon, 3 on the way. Rattles, and an offensive rebound by Tiffany Hayes, who just came in. They're going to re-rack, and that's what...
I mean, you missed the first. As a team, they were 2 for 9 before that possession. She is not going to reject an open 3, and she's so as possible, and she can still drive on you.
Zaya Cook misses the shot, gets her own rebound, can't get it to go. This hasn't gone for her yet. She's 0 for 3. 5 seconds left. Top of the head to Hayes. Does she even know that there's 1 second left? She's got no idea that there's 1 second. Number 1 3-point defensive team. It's Seattle at 29 points a game, and so far Seattle winning that battle. Golden State just 3 of 12 from behind the arc. Here is Malonga, fade away, no good. It's away from 5,000 in her career. We'll keep an eye on that one for you.
And Seattle 5 for 5.
And with it to Hayes on Melbourne. Hesitates, drives in with the right hand.
Uses the screen, waits for it, but a little bit of a ghost screen there on Jade Melbourne. Don't really know how much you're fighting over, and even over the help from...
Valkyries had the highest scoring bench in the league, and they in her 14-year WNBA career. Here's Melbourne with it. Drives in on Chen and gets...
That the Storm need to win games when she's doing well.
Averaging 9 a game overall for the season. Got a lot of that twice in the last 9 games. First Golden State lead since it was 5-3, and they add. Holmes, Flage to the corner. Good ball movement by Seattle. High post is Holmes. Puts it on the deck. Great D by Golden State this possession. Katie, a 3-ball-a-game player off the bench.
It makes such a difference to get your legs underneath you and the reconditioning and realizing how much it takes to get up and down the court and shoot threes. And now with the Storm 6 for 6, that's for sure the best start from 3 this season.
Kyla Charles tries to answer. That one's no to the floor right now. Awafam will give her a break. Oh, my goodness. For a lane violation there. Prior to the tip, here's Melvin. Katie Lou Samuelson goes right in at Salon. And
being away from the game, and she said she's far more, but now she's seeing me on the court in real action for the first time.
Whole 2023 season after giving birth to Aaliyah. So now Aaliyah is kind of old enough to get it a little bit. Like, hey, mom's out there playing basketball. This is kind of cool.
What a role model, too.
Oh,
I mean, to have your mom playing WNBA basketball. Aaliyah is all around. She's at games, at shoot-arounds, and it just seems like she brings so much.
On cue. Here's Johnson. She's been quiet thus far. That will not continue. Jade Melvin. Inside Pham. Ooh, and a traveling violation.
And the Storm still perfect from 3, 6 for 6.
You just jinxed them, didn't you?
Well, I already said it.
All right, that's fair. Run. She's got Jade on her left. Crossover dribble. Kicks it. Ball loose. Hurston to the rookie Johnson against Gabby Williams. She's got screens both sides. Picks it up. Pham with 6 on the clock. Melvin the turn, goes in, and can't get it to go underneath of the basket. Williams on the push, long pass to Tiffany Hayes. 15 on the shot clock. Goes right by Johnson. What a move, my goodness. Caitlin Chen, the extra pass. 3-ball, no good. Salon has been active on both. 9 points, couple of rebounds, couple assists already for Salon. That shot blocked from behind. Charles tries to go up with it again. Tipped out. 1 point Seattle advantage. Handoff, Heidemann, pump fakes, easy as you please, but can't get it to go. She was point blank. Chen back to Salon. Zandalicini. Caitlin Chen, the 3. Good box out by
Minnesota, the #1 defense in the league for most of the
Vegas.
season. Vegas, Sparks, not the best defense, but tonight the Valkyries, one of the top defenses for sure.
Flage Johnson snaps it down. Flage has had a remarkable rookie season. First rookie with multiple double-doubles this year. She just got her 2nd. Zandalicini. Jade working hard on her. 3-ball in the way. Burton, who's been quiet.
Golden State is 3 of 18 from 3-point range right now. And the scary part is they keep shooting. That's because they know they'll go in eventually.
Are they good threes in your opinion?
Yeah, most of them are open. I mean, for Golden State, yes. Other teams, maybe not as much.
11.
I mean, the Storm are contesting well, but we've seen the Valkyries shoot even with a strong contest all season.
9-0 run ends the score. First bucket of the game for Veronica Burton. Talk about a player that you don't normally wait a whole quarter and a half. Johnson with it. Turns the corner. Bounce pass Awafam. Great defense by Kia Stokes.
Her shoulder. So Awa spins here, and I feel like the foul was called right around.
Before she ever made that pivot, that's for sure. I think Seattle might have gotten a break there. Here's Heidemann with it. The roll by Pham. Heidemann keeps Burton on her hip. Floats it up with the left hand. Williams, they'll keep chucking, and there it goes. As you said.
That's what you're taught. If you're a shooter at a young age, shooters keep shooting.
Oh, bounce pass, a beauty to Jordan Hurston. Here's Hurston at the free throw line. That one's no good. Stream the Scripps Sports Network wherever you watch. Nasty looking collision between her and Tiffany Hayes, who had kind of a hyperextended knee. Here's Burton with it. Gabby Williams, catch and shoot. That one's short.
Has taken 6 threes already.
Zandalicini. Good slide defense by Don Malonga. Even better, Awafam running the other way. Jordan Hurston toes the line. Can't get it to go. Look at how high Don Malonga went to Nel Salon. Here's Burton with it. Ball loose on the floor, and Heidemann comes up with it.
Out of sorts right now. They're not a team that turns the ball over. Not a team that misses this dictated pace.
And here is Burton all the way in. The WNBA Friday Night Spotlight presented by State Farm. They were looking at a potential upgrade here on this. Flage has a seat with 3 fouls by new Storm assistant coach Natalie Chanwa there. Great player in the WNBA. Valkyries' biggest lead was 4. Storm's biggest lead, 11. Katie Lou Samuelson, she's just feeling it.
And nobody close enough either. Gave her space.
Seattle 7 of 9 from 3-point range. Golden State 4 of 20. And yet Seattle's only up 1. That is good news for Golden State. There is no question about it. Step back, Zandalicini well short. And that will be a shot clock violation.
Situations, learning each other defensively, learning how to trust, and leaving a lot of wide open shooters. Those shots are just a little bit less wide open tonight.
There's Heidemann with it. Regains her balance, and she... Burton drives in on Heidemann. Now has a circle back. She's stonewalled. Gives it back to Tiffany Hayes. Hayes the crossover. Salon. Step back on Malonga. Oh, that is...
Has the high release. It's just added bonus.
Oh, the WNBA in 2026.
Incredible.
This is just ridiculous. Here's Jade Melvin with it. Hook pass. Awafam. That one's the Seattle Storm from behind the arc. A minute to play. Burton. Hayes, who passed the 5,000 point mark earlier in this.
When the threes aren't falling, they're now stepping in and taking jumpers, which still most coaches are happy with contested or tough twos, but Golden State's found something that is working.
Heidemann thought about the step back. Bounce pass inside Dom Malonga. One of the few times she's gotten a really good player, didn't get it. 3-second differential. You can hear the boos here at Climate Pledge Arena. Dom's frustrated she didn't get a call there. Milking the clock is Williams. 7 on the shot clock, 10 on the game clock. Accelerates in on Malonga. That shot is mid. Gabby to inbound, 2.4. Salon's got to get it off, and does, and hits again. How do you... Mom's got to have to put it up from 60 feet off the glass. And that is the end of the first half.